Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So I'm trying something new. This was advice from who the heck is it? I'm sorry. I'm so brain dead. From Cody. Cody showed me how to put all these on the bottom, and then I'm looking at them over separately, so I don't have to keep dragging my screens. I can't put two side by side by doing this, but I can at least get multiple. I can get multiple screens without having to drag drag and drop. So I'm going to try this today. Anyways, so we've had some debate this morning about gold. Yeah, we had some debate today about gold. It's because gold had this run up and it came down, and this candle right here closed on the other side of the prior day high. And I was all ready to hit this thing long until it closed below that, and then it rolled up, and most people just kind of gave up, except those of us that know when you cross over, if you create space, you want to retest it, and then bam, that was my trade. I lost a little bit of money in an ES long off the prior day open. So I'm up $438.92, something like that. Because I ran this thing all the way up into here. That was my trade this morning. But we had a crossover retest. And this is in the direction of the market, which is very important. I mean, like look at gold. Is gold up? Yeah. So we had a crossover, created space, pull down. We're on top of the 9 EMA also, and then bam, and we even broke. You know what I'm saying? And then we broke all the way through the top. It was a great trade. Yeah, we had a little debate because some people were talking about maybe we should have taken the trade here. No, you never take the trade of a candle on the wrong side of a static line. You just wait for confirmation that they want to run it. And that was confirmation, boom, boom. And you can see that's when the sharks entered the tank. See, the sharks entered the tank as soon as it crossed and retested. Then the sharks entered the tank. And we want to be with the sharks. We don't want to be in all this bullshit right here. We want to be in when price goes. Anyways, I'm kind of looking at this. Give me a second here. Yeah, I'm gonna look at this long here in gold right now, off the prior day high. We broke through this pivot here. We came back. We're on top of the 9 EMA. We might get a run up here. I'm gonna put an order on here just in case it happens. Ooh, I got a nice fill. I did get a nice fill. Okay, go. Come on, baby, run. Let's go. Come on. What are you doing? Come on, gold. Man, woo. That was vicious. All right, this one runs up. All right. I'm going to put my stop at even there. Come on, I want you. Ah, damn it. It's not over. It's probably going to run up. Yeah. I got jumped out early again. Man, that should have run. That really should have run. That setup is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That really should have run. It still hasn't failed because it hasn't broken the bottom of this candle yet. But I wasn't going to give it that much room. These candles are pretty large. Man, that was a nice setup. That was truly a nice setup. It should have run. It should have literally run. That one should have been gone. Let me go on my live stream here. I can't see what's going on over here. Yeah, all right. God, that one should have run. It's probably still going to go, but God dang it. I'm not going to take all the heat to do it. You know, my philosophy is you either go or you don't. I don't hang around and find out later that you didn't. Damn it. There it goes. Frustrating. That should have gone. Should have gone initially. Should not have been all that dramatic. Should not have been all that dramatic. Should not have been all that dramatic. Frustrating. Kind of, but a small one, Phantom. I mean, that was, yeah. You're right. I should have been paying attention to that instead of crying. I should have been paying attention to that instead of crying. It was a W, but pretty small one. God dang it. Frustrating. All right, so let me keep looking at other stuff. So ES just might be giving us that crossover retest right here. So I'm gonna have this order sitting here. I really don't want the order there. I want this candle to close and then look for a long. I want this candle to close. All right. It blew down. Okay, forget it. And even this gold trade didn't freaking run. See, that's why I said the W was too small, Phantom. I mean, if it's going to W, it's going to go back to that top leg. We want bigger W's. I mean, it was a W, don't get me wrong. And there was money to be made there. I get it. But the taller the leg, normally the bigger the rotation. We are sitting on top of the 9 EMA. Right now, we've broke the pivot to the left. So we could potentially have a 1 minute gold line set up here to the long side. I'm going to be a little cautious right now. I mean, I do think it's going to go long here, but I don't want to give back my money right now. Yep. Woo-wee. Yeah. Holy sheba kiki. Right now, gold is being rather crabby, rather indecisive. Man, that ES trade freaking worked. Did anybody see that? Did anybody take that ES trade? I bailed on it when it broke down, but it reversed and it's working. Here it is. Did anybody take that? You got a YM trade? Well, you're going right back into the prior day open. That's a tough trade. That is a tough trade because you're going right into a resistance line. Damn, that was beautiful ES. Did anybody get that ES? Fuck. Shit. I just bailed on it to go look at gold. But that ES trade was beautiful. It actually worked. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. Crossed over, retested. It even gave you the big hammer candle. Wham. All right. Good job, Brian. Yeah, I mean, it gave you the big hammer candle. It kept its wick above your lines. Wham. That's it, man. All right. Good job, Brian. All right, Richard. Good for you. Yeah. I can only look at so much at one time. I mean, I saw the setup, and once it broke down, I said, okay, let me go back and look at gold. Yeah, that was a beautiful setup. Beautiful setup. Beautiful setup in the ES. I mean, beautiful. The hammer candle right here was, man, if I'd only known when it did that, it was going to hammer candle, I would have been even doubly focused on that. Damn it. Yep. Damn it. It's all right. We're seeing good trades. You're still in? Good for you. Good for you. Let me get rid of something that's on my chart here. Because this is my ES chart. Jesus, what the hell you doing, Bob? There. All right, yeah. Well, if it can stay on top of this 5-minute gold line right here, it's got real potential. Bad Bob. Bad Bob. I just realized I don't have an extra gold screen. I just realized that. I don't have an extra gold screen. I only have one. That's that one there that's linked to all these. I just realized that. I'm looking up going, where's gold? I got to create a gold screen too. All right. I feel blind without gold in front of me. Good job, Richard. Good job. I tell you, if you can learn how to trade the ES, and it just I found it to be the easiest instrument. Like here's a 1-minute gold line right here. Look at it. Go up, created your Donchian, rolled up, all that. Here's your candles. Boom, there's your break. If you can learn how to trade the ES, it is honestly, without a doubt, the easiest instrument to pass, in my opinion, to pass evaluations, not blow up your account in the process, and get payouts from prop firms. It's not flashy, it's not exciting, it's not all that crap. But if it puts money in your pocket, what the hell do you care? Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're not here to win a beauty contest. You know what I mean? We're not here to win a beauty contest. We're here to make money. It's again, I've proved it on my channel when I first started it, and I'll reaffirm it again now. If somebody said to me, Bob, you have to pass this evaluation, Bob, you have to pass this, you have to get funded on this PA, and you only get one instrument, I'd be like, God dang it, I'm gonna have to freaking beat my head against the wall, but I'll take the ES. I'll take the ES. Oh my God. Beat my head against the wall, but I'll take the ES. Well, the ES is confirming to anybody paying attention that it's going long. It broke. See, so look at, you had this pivot here. You had this pivot here. So we're walking long. We had this pivot pushed down. Well, we came up and went through the top of it. So the longs are now back in control. And that's what so the ES is so predictable because it's honestly less manipulated, and it's just so predictable. Yeah, and it was the ES, Richard. And if you go back and you look, it was 1 minute gold line trades like this one right here. That's what I was taking. Just 1 minute gold line trades, crossover retest, shing, crossover retest, zing. I mean, they weren't exciting. They weren't exciting. They weren't dynamic, and they didn't make a lot of money. They'd make $150, $250. But I mean, back in those days, Richard, God dang, if you remember, you had to trade. Let me get the numbers right. You had to trade, I think, a minimum 10 days in an eval to eat, no matter what. If you went over the profit level, it didn't matter if you did it in 5 days or whatever. You still had to trade 10 days. So you had a minimum 10 days you had to trade. And then for a prop firm payout, you still had to trade a minimum 20 days. Well, why the hell not just take the slow train to Profit Town if that's the case? So this was the slow train to Profit Town. You know what I mean? It was never going to put $1,000 in my pocket like the NQ can, but it's also not going to steal $1,000 from me either. Yeah, and it all adds up. Exactly. And I had days in those, and I went like 35 days in a row with never losing money. And I had days where like not losing money meant, I covered my commissions and, maybe made $10. But, at the end of the day, I wasn't going against my drawdown. You know what I mean? And so I was tink, 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 tink. Payout. Let me go back over here to gold now. Jesus. So gold's finally got its head out of its butt. I mean, this is just sloppiness here. Who the hell wants this shit? The prior day high ultimately held. The prior day high ultimately held. But that was ugly, man. That was ugly, 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 ugly. That was ugly, ugly, ugly. That is an ugly hold. That is not the kind of stuff that I want to be involved in. I gave it a chance here. But then when it just started doing it, I said, I'm done. I'm waiting. That's part of being patient. You know, I can sit here and tell you, I still think, because we're on top of the prior day high, I still think we're going long. But if I don't see a point to take an entry that I can protect myself from losing money on big pullbacks and stuff like that while it's monkeying around, why do I want to be in it? Why do I want the stress? I don't want the damn stress. This trade right here was no stress. Crossed over, finger down, hammer candle up, boom, there I am. That was no stress. And that's what I want. I don't want trades where I'm pretty confident we're going to go long, but I got to sit here and watch them do all the herky jerkiness in the process. Who the hell wants that? Yeah, Daryl did too. Yep. You know, the funny part about that is the only reason I'm even doing this today is funny story. I mean, so, the scamdemic was going on and, I'm an essential employee because I'm in the housing industry. So like I had no restrictions on me or whatever, but I talked about this yesterday when Jim was in here. I've only got so much capital. I can handle so many houses at a time, regardless if I've got construction loans. And I outsold my capital. I could not sell any more houses. I could not build any more houses. I was totally, and I was like sitting there going, what the hell am I going to do? Anyways, one day I'm just sitting there. Sam McDaniel. I've always been a YouTube junkie. So I'm sitting there watching YouTube and this commercial pops up in my YouTube, and it was a commercial for Apex. And it said, prop firm, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, I'm sitting there just bored and I go, prop firm? What the hell are they talking about? So I go on their website and, and I'm sitting there going, oh shit, for $30? And I already had the 4 screens, because I used to use them to sit here and graph floor plans and stuff. I can compare a floor plan over here to a floor plan over here, and I already had this whole setup. And so I said, well, what the hell? I got nothing to do. I can't sell any more houses. So I bought an account, and like the passion came back that I had years ago to trade. And I went and I took an old computer that I had in my garage to get rid of, and I plugged it back in, and I found screenshots of my old charts, and I went back and reduplicated them. So it's the same charts. And the rest is history. No, it's not a 1-minute gold line trade because of this. Remember, you had your Donchian Channel high, then you had this candle's high right here, and this one broke the top of it. That's a sign, hell no. Hell no. Not just no, but hell no. It's not a smooth pullback. You got this candle right here got compromised to the long side. Damn thing probably will work, but you will find more times than not, if your candle gets compromised on the pullback, that trade's not going to work. And it's yeah, there's some I think in the news there's some town clowns talking today. some Fed idiots running their pie holes today. And whenever that happens, boy, the market can turn into a complete chop fest because there's no confirmation one way or the other, and unfortunately, these assholes are the reason the stock market is overbought because they keep printing money. And so, of course, that's what market makers want. They want to hear they're going to print to oblivion so we can be Zimbabwe. Oh, it's going to be so much fun when we're Zimbabwe. And this is for those of us that are older, like me and a few others I'm not going to name in this group. The mere fact that that's what our government is only solution is to continue to print money and turn us into Zimbabwe. We all might find that trading is the only way for us older people to survive 5-10 years from now when we're not working at all. So, I mean, I do look at this as a potential survival mechanism, unfortunately. I know. I Thomas, you were one of the ones that popped in my head when I was saying that. You were one of the ones that popped in my head, but my friend. Bruce is another one. There's a few of us that, we need to have the ability to come in here and, take $300-400 a couple times a week to remain sane in an insane world. Well, I don't know that you made an impression, but you know what I mean. I am fully cognizant of you because you live so close to me. Someday we need to meet somewhere for lunch. All right, come on, everybody. It did, Ryan, but we are just in a chop fest, and we're at the overnight open in the NQ. I mean, I see that, but we're in the overnight open. We're in a chop fest again. I think it's because these people are talking. So I'm not interested right now. I've talked about this. So Ryan, this is a lesson for you. I've talked about this before, so let me just show it to you. Okay. When price comes to the overnight open and stays there, which is what we're doing right now, I'm not interested in taking trades in one direction or another because this is equilibrium. This is where price opened. So the market doesn't know if it wants to be south or north. They don't have any idea. So I have a tendency to stay away from trades. If we run to the overnight open and reject like the ES did, that's one thing. But if we come to it and just sit there, I get more conservative. Does that make sense? That doesn't mean this isn't going to work. It's just not something I'm interested in right now. We'll see what happened to the ES on that rejection. See, ES just came right back. So ES is sitting in the same spot. So, I mean, it's like we're in a dormant phase because that's equilibrium. That's where price closed yesterday. That's where price opened, and we're there. So the market has no direction. Yeah. And a directionless market is not something that we can make money off of. I mean, we can do scalpies here and there, but I don't want that. I want big green candles. I want big red candles. You know what I mean? Off of rotation spots that I recognize. Does that make sense? It's, you know, again, it's not about the quantity of trades. It's about the quality of trades. Yeah, well, you know, Clemens isn't far, but like, you know, Kernersville, we could meet somewhere in Kernersville, Thomas, something like that. It's just down 40 from me. You know, something like that. There's a great Mexican restaurant in Kernersville. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Don Juan's in Kernersville. That's the name of it. All right, Thomas, it's a date. let me think about when to do that. All right. Now, what I would love to see gold do right now is I would love to see gold rotate down, create space, pull back up, and give us a short. Because we're coming from a lower high. See that? Lower high. So I would like gold to come down. It's broken these pivots here. I would like gold to create space, come back up, and then give us a short. But it may just hammer candle. Jesus. Gold came alive, so the sharks are in the tank. We just got to figure out what they're doing right now, okay? So we just got to figure out, all right, yeah, while we're not trading and stuff, yeah, I'll think, all right, let me write that down. I'm with you there. Man, I don't want to take that hammer candle. I really don't. Because I don't like that this high was lower than this high. So I'm not a big fan of that reversal right there. And we broke a lot of pivots to the downside. But the sharks are in the tank, okay? So this is good news. We want price to start moving. The sharks are in the tank. You could see they're pushing it down. I'm wondering if the break of this candle is going to be a trade. The break of this candle once it closes. You can see they're pushing it down. Well, okay. All right, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right, Thomas. Let me confirm in my mind that the 30th is going to work because I'm trying to remember. I'm doing something. It's the 27th. Is that the 27th? I'm doing something. I have to look at my calendar. Some reason I'm doing something. Oh yeah, no. I'm doing something on the 27th, but yeah, let's do the 30th, man. Let's do the 30th like at noon. and email me like a day or two before just to confirm everything. All right, Thomas? And I'll email you back my phone number and stuff. Just no commitment. All these pivots got broken here to the downside. And then it just, I live in a town called Clemens, North Carolina, which is kind of outside of like between Winston-Salem and Statesville. Not that Statesville means a thing, but Statesville's on the way to Charlotte. Yeah, that hammer candle was a nice sign, but I didn't like all the pivots we broke to the downside. And you had these pivoting down. See that? See these two? All right, that's all right. All right, Thomas. North Carolina. And it's Clemons, Clemons. All right, so we've had now. So all right, so let's pay attention. We broke this pivot here to the long side. We've had a crossover. So what we may get is a little pullback into this 9 EMA and then a run up. Looks like the ES is starting to go long, which is nice. I'd like it to start doing something. You got 7 total points wins. Excellent. All right. Yeah, Cody, I'm using your suggestion. I finally got it figured out. It's here. But one of the screw ups I made is I didn't make an extra gold chart yet. So I can't see I can't see what gold is doing unless I have it on here. So I got to make an extra gold chart next time. So I have one over to my side. All right, I'm looking at a potential long here in gold. It happens to be on top of the 5-minute gold line too. Doesn't bother me that they cleaned out all the stops here for the people that went long off that hammer candle. That doesn't bother me. That's actually anticipated. Oh, shit. All right, maybe. Well, shit. And you go back and look at the ES and see they're just playing games. Back and forth, back and forth. Go back and look at the ES now. Jesus. All right, we broke the pivot long here. So I'm going to look at a trade long here if we can get a break on this candle, as long as it stays, well, shit. I think we're just in chop. I'll be right back. I think we're just in chop. shit, I would have taken that potential trade right there. Hold on. Yeah, it's gone. Is anybody in that gold trade? Is anybody in that gold trade? Yes. I just, yeah, that was the trade right there. We had this pivot broken. We came down. This did not break this pivot. So that was the trade right there. God dang it. My freaking cat was beating on the door. All right. Well, I hope everybody makes some money on this. Keep going, gold. It's on top of the 9 EMA, so that's a good thing. There you go. It's going to, there it goes. 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 That's the money right there. That's the money right there. And see that's the key was this right here. The key sign was that right there. Came down, this, and then the other key sign was this there compared to this. Now, excellent recovery. Excellent recovery. Excellent. Now, for gold to continue making tradable events, it's got to break that top. It has to break these tops. Otherwise, we're in trouble. Come on, gold. Break these tops. Break these tops. There it goes. There it goes. All right, now it broke these tops. That's good news. So for those of you that are out, look for a potential 1 minute gold line trade. For those of you that are already out, look for a potential 1 minute gold line trade. If you'll notice how quickly it rejected from there, because that's where these people had their targets. That's what caused that initial rejection. So what we're hoping for is a little pullback into the 1 minute gold line. But that was oh God, there. Okay, it's still going. But that from here to here was shit, man. $650. $650. $650. Just like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful setup. Key is to see that and that. If you start paying attention to those things, that's going to change your trades. It's going to change your ability to make money. You got to remember, how do you know the game's being played? Because they went through it by a tick and then ran it straight back down to support. That's how you know the game is being played. Excellent, Bizu. Excellent. That's how you know the game is being played. When they run it through by a tick or two and then slam it straight down, the sharks are in the tank. I can't stress that enough. There's a reason they let it go through by one tick. So they know where we're going. And they also had the breakout traders trapped and then they slam their money out of their pockets. And then, just at the point that they're all crying and screaming and closing out their positions, they reverse it and run it right back in their face. And that is how you can be involved in what the market's really trying to do. Is just looking at those rotations. And the key is exactly that was right there was key one. And then that's key two. This thing's running off now. Hey. Come here. My little beasts are playing. My little beasts are over here playing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yes. All right. Go play. Come on. Go. Jesus. It's Zoomy time. Any of you ever had a Boston Terrier, you know what Zoomy time is. Jesus. All right, so we've got waiting for gold to come back down. Hey. Jesus. I bet most of you stop. Damn dogs. Damn dogs. All right. Come back down. RTY. Oh, yeah. Shit, it already ran away. Hopefully the market is now picking a direction. I'm thinking if they're picking a direction, it might give us some trades in the market here soon. Whoa. All right. Might have just picked a direction. Might have just picked a direction. All of a sudden, everything is shoot. Holy cow. Okay. This is interesting. Let me go back to this. This could be Fed people talking again. I mean, all of a sudden, bam. I mean, we just freaking crashed. You don't want to catch a falling knife. Wow. Yeah, you don't need a pullback. That's a fallen knife, though, Thomas. Jesus. That's God dang it. All right, if I get an inside, oh, it's gone. I was going to say, if I get an inside candle, I will look for a long here. But I didn't get an inside candle. It broke down. Is he talking? Yeah, I figured somebody was talking. Somebody had to be talking because this is just, gold's not supposed to move like that. Gold's not supposed to move like that. I want gold to move, but not like that. See you, Ryan. All right, let's see here. What do we have? So we broke this pivot here that ran price up to here. Okay, see how we broke this pivot to the downside that ran price up to here? So I would like price to consolidate in here and then look for a short. That's what I'm looking for. Go back up. Go back up. Okay. 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 Now just sit there. Yeah, there's movement at least. Gold has definitely had some beautiful setups. I mean, met all like being that whole situation right there. The one I took earlier today off the crossover retest. I'm hoping it sets up another one right here for short. Come on. Come on. All right, I'm going to look for a short here. Potential. Some big candles. Jesus. Not a big fan of that. I hope this candle consolidates right here. That's what I would prefer. Excuse me. As a matter of fact, I'm going to wait to see if it does that. I'm just going to. God, it went right through the bottom. All right, I'm going to see if it pulls back. Nope. All right. All right. Yep. Go back up. Damn it. Go back up. No. Shit, that's not what I was trying to do. Shit, I blew it. I was trying to get back in at the break of this candle, and I forgot my thing loaded here. That's why I like manual trading. Makes it a little easier because I can control where my marker is. I want price to go right up inside there. There we go. All right. Come on. Come on. Go to target. Let's go. Go to target. Come on. There you go. Come on. There you go. There you go. There you go. Come on, man. What the hell you doing, gold? Oh, my God. There we go. Jesus. All right. Whew. Jesus. I needed it to go up and then bring me back in. I needed it to go up inside here because I knew the break was this candle. But they kept rolling. So I manually did it because my order thing will only put me at the end of this candle. Anyways, so I got it. Jesus. Ridiculous. Ridiculous waiting for that to happen. Jesus. Roll up, roll up, roll up. I kept telling her, roll up, roll up. Come on, roll up. Roll up so I can get in. I don't want to chase it. I want to have a conviction spot to enter. All right, let's look at the RTY for just a second. We have a potential rotation here. Oh, shit. We have a potential rotation here in the RTY to the long side. Need to get rid of this. See if I can see if it happens. Nope. All right. Well, I ain't worried about that then. Yeah, I was looking at RTY. Yeah, Mike. There's too many mics in here. Yeah, I'm looking at it. RJ Wheels. I'm looking at it. Mazel, I got both of these at the same time. So let me look at the YM one. I'd prefer a consolidation candle here and then a rotation. That would be really nice. Yeah, ES just bounced off the prior day low, or is bouncing off of it, reacting to it. Let's put it that way. I want an inside candle right here. We're starting to get one. Starting to get one. Inside candle. Come on. Inside candle. Stay there. Stay there. Oh, man, it just blew down below it. Oh, well, if it comes out the other side, I'm good. Had an inside candle. We went out through the bottom of it. If we go through the top, I'm comfortable with taking it. The ES just did exactly that. It had an inside candle, went through the bottom of it. Now it's coming through the top of it. Does everybody see that that's looking at the ES? It's a pretty good sign that we may be going long here. Yep, pretty good sign we may be going long here. It went through the bottom of that inside candle, then went out the top. That's usually a good sign that we're going to go long. Come on. Let's go long. Come on. That's usually a good sign. Come on, come on, come on. Go. Come on. Go, go, go. Come on. Come on, YM. Go. Shit. The ES did. Everybody see the ES? Yeah, you're long on it? Yeah, the ES did the pattern I was trying to get the YM to do. It did the inside candle. It went through the bottom of it, then came out the top. And that is like gold right there. Shit. And I had this screen up, so I just went with this one. This one's still going to work. There it goes. Yeah. Now the ES was the trade. It had the perfect setup that I couldn't get the YM to do. Perfect setup in the ES. I love when they have an inside candle, like on a downward trend, they have an inside candle and they go through the bottom of it and then run it out the top of that inside candle. That's usually gold. That's usually gold. Usually gold. Oh, is it going to come back now and take out the stops? It might. I'll be right back. God dang it. That was terrible. Let's see if we can get a W pattern. Everybody noticing a W pattern setting up here? Right here. We have a potential W pattern in the YM. So okay. So I'm taking the long. If we break, we got to hold this pivot right here. We got to hold this pivot right here. And then break out the top. We got to hold this pivot right here. Very important. Come on, hold that pivot. Don't break through the bottom. Broke through the bottom. Forget it, forget it, forget it. Forget it. Now, the ES has not broken through its bottom. Or wait, is that the NQ? ES or NQ? Let's go back to the ES one. So the ES one has not broken through its bottom. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, well, it did now. Forget it. All right. Forget it. Forget it. What? Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Wow. Okay. That's all right. Good job, Bruce. Man, I was hoping for a W pattern because with that down run from the prior day close to the prior day low, man, a W pattern off that prior day low would have been whoop back to the prior day close. That would have been a beauty trade. That would have been the trade of the day, been the trade of the week. No problem, Noah. I'm looking at it. I'm not a fan of it because we walked our way to it, AO trades. So let's go look at it. Let's go look at what you're talking about. So because we ran down here and then rolled up and then ran back down, like I'm not a fan of the rejection here. It'll probably run for 1,000 points, but I'm not a fan of it. So I think now they've got some short-term longs trapped. I think they're going to slam it down here. I think this is going to slam down. I think it's so much I'm going to put an order to break the bottom of that candle once it closes. That's how much I'm convinced of that right now. God dang it. Did you get off my screen? That's how much I'm convinced of it. I'm so convinced of it, I took it. Go. Go. Come on. Go. Down. Come on. Ah, shit. Oh, well. But that's how convinced I was that it wasn't going to go long. That's how convinced I was that it wasn't going to go long. And it was because it came down, stopped close to it, rolled up, and then came down again. That's not a good sign. I still think it's going to go down. Come on, close. Close. God damn it. All right. Come on. Who the hell's texting me? I'm going to kill that. Kill that. We got too slow. There it goes. God dang it. Stick to what you believe, Bob. Stick to what you believe. There's $500 I just walked away from. Stick to what you believe, man. God damn it. You knew it was rolling over. I don't have a GC chart in front of me. God, I'm pissed at myself. I knew that was going to happen. Let's go look at GC. Well, let's go look at GC. Oh, yeah, we had a potential 1 minute gold line trade. I didn't see that to the short side. Not a big fan of it this late in the day, though, to be perfectly honest with you. Unfortunately, this was the pattern here, but I get less and less interested in 1 minute gold line trades the longer the day gets. Ah. Yeah, I'm green for the day too, I'm pretty sure. Oh my gosh, where am I at? $889. Your boy's at $889. $889. $889. What the hell am I trading for? Why am I trading? What was my big trade? I can't remember what it was. I missed this freaking trade. This was the trade I missed because my damn cat was beating on the door. My cat cost me $500 right there. Shit, I don't remember what trade I took. I made good money on. I can't even remember. I made good money in gold this morning. Made like $550, $600. Then I lost $130 in the ES, and then I had a big trade. Can't remember what it is. I mean, I'm so brain dead. I can't even remember the trade I took live here. This was the trade right here to take. God dang, so stupid. I knew it. Talked about it. Cat's beating on the freaking door. I go to get the cat, come back. Candles are gone. Candles are gone. Go down. Go down. Come on, NQ. Go down. Go down. Go down. Come on, go down. Go down. You dirty dog. I might have gone to the well too many times. Yep, I went to the well too many times. Damn it. Come on. Down. I'm going to get knocked out here. Yep. Yes, I am. Yeah, I am. Shit. Well, that was terrible. These things rolling up, what are they doing? No, I can't tell. Yeah, it may have been the YM. Amelia, I can't remember now. It may have been the YM. That makes sense. It was the Y. It was. I think it was the YM. Man, it's 11 o'clock and it feels like it's already 11:30. I mean, it's like, all right, now what? Everything's gotten slow again. God dang it. Everybody texting me today. So the ES just tested the prior day low. If anybody sees that, does anybody see that? The ES is testing the prior day low right now. The bottom of it. And then it broke back up. All right, Mike, we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is what, Thursday? Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. Hopefully we can get some good trades tomorrow. Also, got a lot of things lining up right now. Does anybody see that? It's like the RTY is testing that. The YM is testing that. The same thing. And the ES is at that spot. I think I'm going to look for a short here in the YM. I need this candle to close first, though. I need you to close. No. Don't run down yet. Shit, did I miss it? No? Okay. All right, I'm in. Come on, go. Now go. Nice. Oh, there we go. All right. Gotta love that YM, man. Come on. Go, baby. Protect the top of this candle here. I'm going to protect that candle there. I'm going to protect that candle. Freaking 9 EMA hit it. Jesus, the 9 EMA hit it. What index is this? What index? What are you talking about? What index are you talking about? I got like 5 of them. This is the YM. This is the ES. This is the RTY. This is the NQ, and this is the GC. Yeah, like the stream for me. This is what I'm looking at right now. Hold on here. So the YM, the ES came up, went all the way down. I'm looking to see it break back up to the long side because of this big hammer candle right here. It may not. It may roll over. Oh. Okay. Let's go. Oh, man, it didn't do it. Man, where am I at? That wasn't good. Oh, is it going to do it again? Hold on here. Now I'm in again. It did it again. Roll up. I'm out again. Not good. I need to stop. I'm up $300. I need to stop. I gave back half my money. I'm going to get it all back right there. Come on. Roll over, yes. Give me my money back. All right, there you go. Now you're going to give me my money back. Maybe not. Give me my money back. Give me my money back. God dang, the follow through is brutal. Come on. There we go. All right. There, I got my money back. Yeah, I'm going to call it a day, Bruce. Call it a day. I'm up $525. Calling it a day. Man, what a dumbass I am here. I mean, they never broke this pivot. So this was an M pattern for the most part. Bing, bing, and then back, and it never reached that high. There I was looking at these two double tops. And all they did was M'd it right back over. That's all. Everybody have a good day. No, I don't think I'm going to be trading next week. I don't believe so. I don't think I'm going to be doing any live streams next week. I mean, just doesn't, probably not a good week to do that. Look at that M pattern too, right? You know, ding, 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 lower high, back down right to the end. Anyways, everybody have a good day. I hope you guys were profitable. I was more profitable than I am right now, but I'm profitable, so I'm happy. All right. Yeah, probably trash anyways next week. Nobody with money that's going to push the market around is going to be trading next week. That's what you can count on. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.